Hi, you guys. This is Nina, and welcome back. Please like, share, and subscribe. I can be found on Twitter at Love Radio 44132. Please also share your comments at the bottom of the screen so they can post and we can discuss. This is my first time trying to go live, so please bear with me. I'm very new to this technology. So, without further delay, you guys, let's just get started. This is an update on the brutal shooting of an employee at a Flint, Michigan dollar store, which happened on May 1st. And, this has been a god awful story. I've been trying to follow this from the beginning. And, let's just get into this. So I'm going to read you guys this article. This is courtesy of the New York Times. Two, fug- two, fugitive, two fugitives have been arrested in a fatal dispute over a mask at a dollar store. The authorities said two men had been sought since May 1st in the shooting death of a security guard at the store in Flint, Michigan. The two fugitives sought in connection with the fatal shooting of a security guard. It was over a dispute about a customer not wearing a face mask, and they were arrested last Friday. This is according to authorities. Now, again, this man has 8 children, and I would love to hear what you guys think about this. Some people are attributing this to mental illness, which is starting to, really take over people's minds during this stay at home order with these various states. Other people are saying that this just has to do with customers in general just going off and not really wanting to respect the law at this point. So please tell me what you guys think. The men, Raymond T. Bishop, 23, and his stepfather, Larry E. Teague, 44, were charged in the May 1st shooting, death of security guard Calvin Munerlin at the store in Flint, Michigan. Now, this is the husband and son of the female that originally had the shouting match with the security guard, and it said that 20 minutes later she came back to the store with her husband and son, and this is when the shooting happened. Also on Friday, two Flint residents, Laura Ann Mitchell, 44, and Terrence D. Finley, 43, were charged with obstruction of justice, harboring a felon, and related charges for their roles in getting Mr. Teague to Houston. So apparently, these two tried to help get the husband out of town. Um, no word on where they were headed, whether he had family in Houston. There's no word on that yet. But the police are saying that they rented a vehicle and drove Mr. Teague to Houston, helped him buy clothing, and rented a hotel room for him, Mr. Layton said, whom is one of the investigators. Information that came to the Flint police department helped tip off the authorities to the fugitives' whereabouts. The U.S. Marshal Service, the Detroit Fugitive Apprehension Team, and the Michigan State Police had offered a reward of up to $5,000 for information leading to the fugitive's arrest. Now, as of right now, there has not been any information released concerning how the husband was actually apprehended in Houston. I guess they want to keep that close to the vest for right now. This might be one of their investigative tactics. I can understand that. And also, last Thursday, a sister of Mr. Bishop, Bria S. Bishop, excuse me if I'm saying that wrong, she's 24, was charged with interfering with efforts to locate Mr. Teague and her brother. She was charged with tampering with evidence, lying to police investigators, a violent crime, uh, an accessory after the fact of a felony. So she's being charged with felony counts also. The shooting itself unfolded after Mr. Munerlin, the security guard, told a customer, Charmel Teague, whom is the female that he originally had the dispute with, that her daughter needed to wear a mask inside the store. Miss Teague yelled and spat on him, prompting the security guard to tell her to leave and instructing a cashier not to serve her, the prosecution said. Miss Teague then left the store and called her husband, who returned to the store with her son. And then Mr. Bishop, the son, is accused of shooting Mr. Munerlin in the head. Miss Teague faces premeditated murder and firearms charges. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, you guys, this is completely senseless over a face mask. This is completely senseless. And in a broader scope, there are 8 children without a father. And I would really like for people to not act out in the necessity for violence, yet think things through. Because, with the amount of time all these people are looking at, I guess we might actually have a cure to this virus long before they even get out of jail on these charges. So this is just sad all the way around. The family of Mr. Munerlin held a vigil Sunday night with cars lining up around the store where the shooting took place. The shooting came as wearing a face mask or refusing to has become a hotly debated issue that has drawn deep divisions and protest. In California, officials condemned a man who was photographed wearing a makeshift KKK hood while shopping at a supermarket outside of San Diego. So obviously, this virus is bringing out a lot of strangeness per se. It's not enough now just to say watch your back. But I would definitely say, I just want to send prayers to this man's children and his wife, Mr. Munerlin, Calvin Munerlin, that's the victim's name, deserved a lot better than what happened to him. And I would really like for folks just to take a step back, think about what they're doing, and try to understand that, yes, we're all going through hard times right now. Yes, things are a little dicey. I think we're all tired of being on quarantine. However, acting out in violence right now is not the way. It's not the way at all. And there is a GoFundMe set up for his family. If you guys could go to GoFundMe, I have already donated. I would love to see more people donate to this family so his 8 children can be provided for the way that he was trying to provide a life for them. I would also like to know your comments, and I would like for you to share what you're going through right now. These are very tough times. However, I am glad that um, the people involved are going to face justice, and to some degree, this family will have some peace. So, again, please donate, uh, and blessings out to the family. Share what you think. Tell me about any other stories going on around, your area. Are you guys seeing an increase in violence? I would love to hear what's going on. Like, share, and subscribe. This is my very first live, and starting to get the hang of it. This is a very sad story to do a first live with. However, I want to keep the story out there because, I believe that Calvin Nerlin deserved better and his children deserve better. So until the next episode, or if there's a further update on this, like, share, and become a day one subscriber. Until the next episode, you guys, enjoy your evening.